Good afternoon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nicholas once more. We are back with several goodies that we want to let you get aware of. And today I'm going to give advice to our teenagers. 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 Okay, this Corona season, we are going to give very good advice to our teenagers. And the teenagers, please, this is your video. I want to give you top 10 advice on how to manage this Corona season. Otherwise, if you have not been able to, if you are new here, consider subscribing to this channel. Yes, and we go. That's how we go. This is how to have a successful teenage life. This is the topic of our discussion today, is how to have a successful teenage life. Number one, always be yourself. There are people who want to act like the kids who coming from a different or a very well-off family. So you try to fit into different class that you don't even belong. So always be yourself. And number two, do best in school. Once you do best in school, then your life is almost assured that you have a successful future. So do well in school. School sets you up on the right track, especially the high school. When you score very well during high school, you are almost sure of getting to a good university. And once you are in a good university, I think your life is almost 90% successful career-wise. Be aware before doing anything good. So before you do something good, something new, always be aware what you are putting yourself into. So many people regret for terrible mistakes that they have done when they were teenagers. Others will always, you will hear others always say, I wish I would have known before I did this when I was young. Number four, do what you love. Let nobody pressurize you to do something that you don't feel like or you're not passionate about. So always do what you love doing. Adopt a hobby, reading, playing, making a pottery, and the sort. So try to look for something that you really like and you love doing, and do exactly that one. Never take drugs. Hey, by the way, let me give you an illustration. One day we were just sitting with my friend in a bus, traveling in a public vehicle. Then all of a sudden we saw someone beginning to laugh uncontrollably. Someone just decided to laugh. Then you wondered, hey, what's this guy laughing about? So this guy is laughing at something that he would have laughed for 3 years ago. So when you take this bangi, we call it bangi in our local dialect, it remains just one puff of a bang will have an effect in your life for 7 years. So something that someone that would have laughed last year has postponed and it has now replayed in his memory, then he's laughing now. So you can see now the effect of a drug. So never, never, never as a teenager engage in drugs. Draw your future. It's good also to know where your future will look like as a teenager, so that you can plan and make plans that will lead you towards the future that you desire when you grow old. So as a teenager, try to imagine, try to figure out, try to conceptualize what your future might look like, so that you can have a true path and strategies that will lead you to your desired future. Love, life, and pray. Prayer opens doors. So be full of life and pray for your future and pray for your day-to-day life activities. Then you will be successful. Choose your friends wisely. When we say choose your friends wisely, we mean don't avoid bad companies. Don't mingle with those people that are full of bad characters, those ones that will not help you in any way, those ones that might lead you astray. So always associate and interact with those people with good characters that can be emulated by anybody. Otherwise, it will take you to destruction. So companies, someone told me that you are an average of your 5 friends. If your 5 friends are idiots, then you are the 6th. So avoid bad companies at all costs. Be active. Join a sport or sporting activities at school or at home during holidays. Go for run out around your neighborhood in the evening, just jog around, so that you be active. Someone said also that a mind that is not active is a devil's workshop. So always be active. Be proactive. Also, it's good to be proactive. Being proactive is the key to unlocking the other talents that you might not have known. So be proactive so that you can unlock those talents and habits that might not have come out clearly. Otherwise, in summary, also cool is just but an opinion. You might see people saying, I say this is cool. Cool is not really cool. Cool is just an opinion. Saying no is just fine. When something is not really up to your standard or not into you, please always learn to say no. No is also just fine. Saying no is just fine. Your views will change over time. I remember when we were young, we thought everything, we were so clever. So every day when you try to figure out or to remember what you thought about yesterday, you notice that yesterday you are more foolish than today. Today you are more wiser than yesterday. So your views will change over time. So be careful. Trust your guts and also trust in God. Otherwise, you need to also be trustworthy, and you trust when you feel like something is not really adding up, it's not good for you. Please don't force yourself to some things that your guts is telling you, please don't do. And trust in God. God will always guide you. Also, trust in your heart because your heart is always right, even though it is on the left side of your body. Otherwise, have a good day.